Hello, let's not get wiped tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV Advance. Not Advance, after years. It's easy to trip my tongue up with that one. With me, BlueAnkylo. So, last episode we traded our tails and adamantite in, so go have a look at that if you want to see. We have not gone farming for new tails yet, rare tails. So we're just kind of rolling with what we've got. We also very, very nearly got party wiped by a blue dragon, which is reminiscent of the original Final Fantasy, a little bit better. The original Final Fantasy IV. Now, the good news about these dragons is they do seem to die relatively quickly. And Constrict isn't that bad, so there you go. Loot! Not good loot, but loot. We're on the 4th floor of the Depths, I believe it's called. And I would expect we'll be running into some boss encounters before too much longer. We are definitely on the floor of lots of dragons, although I don't believe on this floor you can get any tail drops. What I might do, just to show it off, not that I expect I'm going to be getting the tails, but I might show off, like, which floor and which phase of the moon it must be in to actually have a chance at the rare drop. It sounds a little fiddly to me, but I might show it off at least. Okay, this is the guy that almost killed us last time. Now, I don't know how often, like, I don't know what triggers exactly his Ice Storm attack. He used it twice before, which was really bad. There it is. I wonder if it's based on how much HP he has. Because that was nothing. 400 damage to everybody? We've all had like 1 or 2 levels up, but not enough to make a huge difference on your magic defense multipliers. Or, like, really not enough to make any difference. Huh. I'm not sure what accounts for that amount of... yeah. Well, I'm not farming for rare drops. Protect rings are so good. That gives Rydia her valuable, all-elemental resistance. She didn't have that before. Now everyone in the party has some piece of equipment that has all element resist. I'm gonna give it... I kind of still want to get rare drops, so I'm gonna give this one to Golbez. His physical will drop a little, but his defense and stuff is still pretty good anyway. And he may be resorted to taunting on big bosses anyway. So I'd rather drop his attack a little of all of the group. Yeah, or I could just, for a boss fight, equip the Giant's Room. Giant's Clips. We would also... Oh, it does nothing. We would also be a little bit better off if I switched the moon phase to waxing, I believe, for the extra physical attack. Sure hope there's something to spend Gil on eventually. Okay, just checking to the right and left. I don't think I saw anything. Oh, there is a door over there. Just gotta reset everyone's attack. You never know which dragon's gonna counter with something nasty. Also burning through Rose's MP pretty quickly here. We should consider healing that up, or restoring that up. I did a really good job on constricting my front runners. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. You know, I think I'll just set her back to Blessing for random battles. Brave Suit. I expect that's for Yang. Or maybe Ursula. Probably. Suits. Yeah. Still, nice to pick all this stuff up. Eh. I hate back attacks. Get off my back. No secret left path. Okay. Well, there could have been, but none that I saw. So yeah, we'll do Blessing on auto for Rosa, and that should give us a little bit of MP now and then. I believe it restores 5% of your MP, which isn't a lot, but... better than a kick in the teeth. Depths 5. Color's changing a little bit. Oh, we'll probably get a cutscene. Yay! We went all last episode with no party cutscenes. Right, Cecil's back to himself at last. Broski. Bro and bro. Well, I sure hope they don't do that to anybody else. Golbez isn't all a bad guy. He had his mind controlled by Zeramis for so long. If you can forgive Cecil for this, you could totally forgive Golbez. Practically the same thing. Almost identical, in fact. Indeed. Pretty sure he'll be okay. Don't pull a cane and spend 10 years on mount ordeals to get no progress. Waxing. No, I want waning. Well, this is alright. What's this? So we're gonna get 4 little side bosses here? Oh no, not right now. Not right now! I don't feel like behemoths. Too much trouble. I see red. Hee. The Great Marilith. Wait a second. Marilith? I've heard that name before. What are you doing in this game? This is also known as Carrie, the Fiend of Fire from Final Fantasy 1. Renamed to Marilith in her old age. I suppose, it is a boss, right? Probably. Let's wash her away. She likes her fire attacks. She's definitely slower. Didn't I cast haste with Kain on somebody? It's like I forgot that part. Wait for this animation and have another look. I think their bar lights up though, isn't it? Leviathan's pretty good. Yeah, she's okay, she's glowing good. I thought the yellow-green bar, or action bar, actually changed when you brought haste. Oh, there it is! You just took her... just took her cast or something. That's fine. Double slow. We'll go all out. Oh. Ah, she got him. And now he's been hasted. I don't think Asuna works. You pretty much have to smack him. Go, Leviathan, go. Now, in the first game, I don't think she was actually weak against ice or anything. It was just... Leviathan just does tons of damage. Well, we'll try Asuna, maybe. Oh, it does work. I also remember in the original guide, like the little books, that it was written that Carrie, the Fire Fiend, was weak against hold. It never ever worked, but we're going to try it here. It continues to not work. But I tried it. We might as well try a Blizzaga. Let's see how this does from Golbez, then I'll think about Rydia's. That's pretty good, actually. She does more damage than he does. It also costs less MP to cast Blizzaga than ye old Leviathan. It's not that bad. Am I missing anything? Nah, I think we're good at this point. Sure, a little what? Oh, I think she's got a physical counter. That's what that is. So physicals should be bans. Or jumps at the very least. But I also think she's probably gonna be dead pretty soon. See, that's not gonna work on Rydia. Nice try. She'd be immune to that one. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So I guess we're gonna fight all the Final Fantasy 1 Fiends. That's pretty cool. Not bad at all. Those guys are doing some... So we've got like 3 different attacks that do around 7,000 to 8,000 damage right now. That's pretty good. She's been slowed a lot. And, yeah. Well, nice try, Marilith. With all your extra arms. Your spiky hair. Also the character from 8-Bit Theater that absolutely destroyed Black Belt. It's always good times. Death! Oh yeah, someone told me to try out Break once I had my intelligence above 60 or 70. There's just infinite crystals. So, now, technically in Final Fantasy 1 they were orbs of light, but, you know, crystals basically. I wonder if there's just crystals from all the Final Fantasy games today. Yeah, plus she was stronger than Rubicon. Isn't that crazy? Sounds like a boomerang for Ninja. Yeah, it doesn't even look very good. Well, we'll organize them so I can at least find stuff a little better. Well, it sounds like we got a bit of a boss rush mode today. We should be fine here. I'll just let them do whatever they're doing. Sure. You didn't kill her? What was that all about? Wow, look at the gil. Did you see that? 25,000 gil. So, yeah, I want to switch the moon to a more physical moon. Well, do I? See, because we're getting a lot of black magic damage in right now. I can just have Golbez and Rydia just destroy stuff. And I think, other than one of the next 3, they'll be weak against a specific element. I'm gonna try it like this. I think I know what I'm going to run into in the top left and the bottom left, just with my hunch. Now, I might make a couple of their attacks stronger, too. That'll be exciting. So, what do we have here? Ominous presence. Maybe a little bit deathly aura-like. The Lich, or Lich. I always have to remind myself that some people pronounce that word differently. There he is. Oops. I mean, we'll probably do that, but give me a second. Well, that stung. Alright, so he should be weak against fire unless they changed his resistances. That's how the rules work. You haste the hasters. You slow the boss. Oh yeah! Should have equipped the limit break. Well, that's nice to see. That's our first 99.99. So he's definitely weak against fire. Should be weak against holy as well, generally. That's pretty close. Let's see if we can double slow him just to add insult to injury at this point. Well, Lich, I don't think you're going to have a very good day. Ooh, that'd be good too. Let's try that. We'll let Cedar do a bit of healing. He's not going to live for very long at this rate. I can't imagine. He did manage one good hit on Cedar with some spell. That was like Bio or something like that. Yeah! We don't need dual techs to kill him, but might as well use him now and then. I think if I had the limit break equipped, I might try Rosa and Rydia's Holy Flare. But I won't do that. Apparently Golbez is not immune to sleep right now. Oh, that sucks. I guess he is the Fiend of Earth. We should have float in here somewhere. That will never happen again. I like how he like changes who he's looking at. It's like, hey, stop! Oh no, turn around! Hey, stop that! Just getting beat up like that. We need more animations that are like Omni Slash. There's just stuff like that is just over the top awesome. All right, what do we get for that? Was that Death himself? No. That was no Elemental Archfiend? Well, just the original Earth Fiend. All the originals. Okay, this makes me much happier with the bonus dungeon. Now, the Assassin's Dagger might be equipable here. Yeah, but I bet you it doesn't give her any status element. So, or intellect. So 81... Yeah, no intellect at all, unfortunately, so... Unless you were going with dagger attacks. It's probably good on the Calcabrinas, maybe, because they can only equip daggers the way I remember it. I'm gonna try something here, because I always forget. Okay, we're gonna try Break. You can even multi-target. Let's see if it works. I don't normally use Break, but someone did mention that it was good in this game. I mean, you needed a certain level of magic or intellect before it was effective, I think someone said, but if you can multi-target and it actually works most of the time, consider me intrigued. Wonder if it works on these. We'll try. It casts pretty quickly, so it's not a... No, it doesn't work on these guys. That's pretty normal. Oh, I'm also using tents. I should be using cottages, by the way. Where's the ice storm? No, no luck. Alright, so heal up a little bit. Yeah, you can see Golbez's HP is also like a cross between a fighter and a mage, sort of. You know, it's actually right in the middle between Theodore and Viridia's. And because he's also like our tank, he would be better off with more physical defense. So, Blue, do you guys guess who this is? Oh ho ho. The Kraken. The Kraken was always fun. It should have a pretty strong physical attack, the way I remember it. That's not too bad. So we go haste on our mum. And this thing should be very weak to thunder. Really likes its Blizzaga, I guess. Back in the first Final Fantasy, slow didn't, like, there was no active time system, so slow just gave you half of your attacks that you normally would get per turn. And haste just doubled the number of attacks you got, which is pretty awesome. Didn't help your mages much, but it really helped your fighters. Not bad. I'm glad I brought Golbez for the black magic. Like, when you can take advantage of the elemental weaknesses like that, it works out really good. She's cured now. Oh, that's pretty weak. I guess this is the point where magic starts trumping physical. Oh yeah, Shell and Protect, probably. I only cast slow on him once because, you know, I want it to be fair. It's not fair to just double slow them all the time. We've got so many advantages on our side already. Well, we'll see how Theodore can do if he smacks him a little bit. Yeah, it's better than Kane. I will have to try out that Limit Break equip. I don't know who I'd give it to right now. I mean, the rare drop item, maybe I shouldn't worry about unless I'm specifically farming at a certain item. Like with boss fights like this, it's probably more of a waste of time. I wouldn't expect these guys to actually have rare drops. The Archfiends were... It was definitely not an Eidolon, no. Triton's Dagger. We're getting all kinds of daggers here. Just not strong enough. Can use Flood, that sounds terrible. That does not seem very powerful to me. Now, the next one might be a little bit more interesting. Goblin Princess. Huh. Tidal Wave. Yeah, we're gonna fit the last boss fight in here. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Thanks, Rydia. Well, I'm not happy about changing the moon phase again, but I want to be at full health for this next one. Where's my cottage? We get a deluxe rest for the next fight. And I even throw in a save. Alright. Now you better give me a good item. Queen of the Dragons. Also... I mean, the rare band does us so little. I don't think there's going to be any good spells for this one. I don't think this one has any elemental weaknesses. Too bad this is as far as you get. The Fiend of Wind. The true Fiend of Wind, not just some girl in a tornado. Queen of Dragons. With some more serious attacks this time around. Actually, that wasn't so bad, but that in some of the games where you fight all the optional bosses, that can just wipe you. Thermal Rays is always scary. We'll try the Water Dragon against the Wind Dragon. You know what? I'm gonna use a Spider Silk. I don't want to give it a chance. I want to double slow this one. Sorry, we're not playing fair against Tiamat. Speed through this animation a little bit. How does it do? That's pretty good. Alright, we haven't taken too much damage yet, but you never know. Now we're getting all of our buffs up, though. We should be in a good spot. Shell. And I guess we try out some... Oh, yeah, we got Flare. What am I thinking? Flare's good. We'll try Quake. I don't think Tiamat has any weaknesses, though. Yeah, that wasn't that great. Did I put Protect up? Probably didn't do Protect. We could do that. Alright. Maybe I over-prepared, but you never know. I think our summons for Iridia will be the most powerful. Once you've got Leviathan, it's just better than basically anything you can do. And slow is still overpowered, is all. Could try Holy Burst. I'll wait. We'll see if that works better. I doubt it. I don't think that will work, but... It doesn't do much damage, but it did poison her. Cross Slash seems to be maybe the best choice because it's so quick and it does good damage. We can get to the damage cap with that. Probably just leave Rose on heals, but we should have her. Yeah. Sweet! I'm always happy to see Tiamat. Probably my favorite dragon in Final Fantasy. Well, Bahamut's cool as well, but Tiamat, I don't know. We go way back. Used to wipe me all the time in the first game. Lots of like one-shot death spells. Yeah. I wonder if we're actually going to get the Bahamut summon. Yeah, like, we're even going to mention that, hey, I wonder where Bahamut is. Oh, of course, you get another item that we're not going to use. So all of that work, we fought 4 bosses, and they dropped stuff that we're not even going to use. It's actually really bad. Dragon Claws should have an attack buff, rather than just extra damage to dragons and holy weaknesses. Boo! Alright, well, we're going to call that an episode here. We cleared out the 4 Fiends of Final Fantasy 1. And that's pretty awesome. They weren't that hard, but we're starting to get better at our combos and stuff, and our stats are getting a little bit ridiculous at this point in the game. So, good times, good times. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.